Yes, and welcome to Vasilis Garden. Now, folks, we've come out to St. Andrew's Beach, and I've got Vladimir here. How are you, my friend?
That's right, Vladimir, or call me Vic.
Vic?
Yeah,
Vic?
easy. Quicker.
Easy, yeah, one syllable.
Welcome,
Much easier for us
Vasilis.
Australians. Thank you very much. Thank you for having us. What is this wall? What have you done here? What is this wall? You built this?
Yeah.
You're crazy,
built from scratch.
Wow, that's a lot of block work. You're a landscaper?
A lot of work. Nah,
No?
I'm toolmaker.
You're a toolmaker. So you understand precision work?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I just done that to stop erosion.
Yeah.
Put some of these succulents.
I just done that because to stop erosion, there's about, what, 20 tonnes worth of rock here?
I work it out, each block, how heavy it is.
Yeah, how much?
And how many times I went through the hands and stuff like that, shaving it out, and I put it on and leveling and all this stuff. Comes to about 96,000 kilos.
Okay, I was about 1/5 of that. I said 20. And you said 96 tonnes.
I bet, yeah, tonnes.
96 tonnes of work. We've come here to have a look at your garden. You've got an amazing garden at the backyard. I haven't checked it out yet. We've just turned up, we found the address, parked here, turned the cameras on, and here he is standing there. So now we're going to go for a tour.
Let's go to the garden.
Let's go and have a look.
Oh, okay.
Lead the way. You show us the way.
Okay, start down there.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go. Mate, check this out. Look at this. You're crazy. This was all level once, huh? And you dug a hole.
yeah.
Well, if you can build 96 tonnes worth of rock, you can dig a hole in the ground.
Build a few walls.
You picked up a cucumber. That's a club. That's not a cucumber.
And there's quite a few of them. Quite a few of them down there.
Oh, that's crazy, mate. I'm not even going to attempt to start to eat this. Have a look at the size of this.
Tzatziki.
Oh, yeah, I will. I'll make some garlic sauce for you. Tzatziki style, Greek one. You got garlic? You already harvest garlic?
Not this year.
Not this year?
All years, but not this year.
This year. So, well,
because I didn't use much, really.
Yeah.
And this year I didn't buy it.
Didn't eat it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yes. Look at these. You. Go ahead. Go to your local supermarket and ask them for a cucumber of like this. One like that. I want to pick one like that.
Probably better there.
Oh, my Lord.
To pick him up.
That doesn't look right.
No, this
that one there I would hide from people. That doesn't look right. That one.
All gone.
It's just an unusual shape.
I'm not really truly happy with the peppers, with the capsicum.
Why? Not producing?
They're growing too high.
Okay. But not enough flour?
That's right. But
too much nitrogen too.
I put them too early. Is that right or not? Too early feed and water?
If you overfeed your plants with too much nitrogen or fertilizer, they will grow fast. Potash or wood ash is to help them produce flowers, and it also slows down the growth. So rather than them growing really high and fast, the potash will produce more flowers. That's when you go to the beautiful local garden centres. You see little plants like this, lots of flowers.
What do you call this tree?
This feijoa.
Feijoa. Feijoa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pretty close with that.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure.
Okay. All this damage is caused by the possums.
By the possums. See that? That's all broken down. They've
eaten every single flower off.
They're just chewing and chewing, yes. Well, see how many branches are inside. Well, you guys, but there's so many broken down. Yeah. With the possums.
They need to survive too, but you don't want them destroying the tree at the same time.
I like them, but I don't like them.
Yeah. It's a love-hate relationship we've got going here, I know.
Fair enough. All right. You're welcome to the next section.
Wow. I feel like I'm in another world here.
If you like Vasilis Garden, then you'll love the Vasilis Garden to Kitchen magazine. Available at all good news agencies. Subscribe now at vasilisgarden.com.
The trilogy is ginger, garlic and oregano. Now, when we're looking at these three foods, we are able to convert them and put them into medicines by making a tea. Now, you can get an infusion spoon such as this one, and you just have it spring open, pack in here with the leaves of the herb, close it down and pop it into a cup of boiling water. You would get some ginger as an example, and you would grate the ginger, and again you could put it in here and have a mild tasting ginger. Or you could have the king of infusion mugs. It's actually quite deep, as you can see, so you can really pack in quite a lot of the herb and then allow it to steep, and through the dome, the distillation process, the steam drops back down into the cup. Garlic, we start putting that in because it is an antibiotic. So if you're trying to recover from an illness, particularly viruses and things like that, and the body is just struggling and you're starting to get quite a lot of mucus and it's going a little bit of a funny colour, then we need to start getting into some garlic. The ginger is a beautiful warming tonic. It's a blood thinner, but it's also able to break down debris that goes down through the body. And particularly you get a lot of that phlegm up around the chest, we start bringing in our garlic. But oregano, what about when we get those headaches from viruses? Oregano tea is a beautiful preparation to be able to settle down headaches. It is also a lovely tonic. So you can mix and match this and put it through food. You could put it through salads. You can actually break the leaves off and toss it through some steamed leafy greens. See the way that we can start immersing ourselves into applying our herbs into foods to help our body recover. Too often we go and reach for the pill or the potion, and often your cure is actually in your pantry. So folks, until next time, please find happiness in every moment and stay tuned to get more healthy tips from the herbal medicine gallery that we will be putting out there for you.
Tell me about this space here. What made you do this? What was the reason?
I'm not sure really, but I was thinking when I done all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm born in Croatia down in a small farm.
Yeah.
And that we have everything at home.
Yeah.
In the farm.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about it, but I think there was something behind somewhere,
Yeah, in the back
and I
of your
started
head.
working, and I love it.
Yeah, so you were born
love
into
it.
that environment.
That's right.
You
And
went
grown up to 15 and after moved away.
just took it for granted. It was there in your lifestyle back then.
That's right.
And as you started to do it, it all come back to you.
Well, I didn't know. After I said there must be something from that.
From back then.
Yeah.
And you have that connection again.
Yeah,
You've got a green finger, really. You have, and you've established the tree so well. And what varieties have you got growing here at the moment?
The most of it is plums.
Most of it's plums.
Yeah, because I had before mulberry, quinces, peaches, and all this stuff. And that some of those are too much fragile.
Yeah.
And I just rid of them. Plums, they don't have to do nothing.
Just let them grow, huh?
I let them grow and enjoy it. Christmas time, that was like the other side, was early variety and later.
Yeah.
The kids come in and friends and everybody
Just
comes
eat as
and
much as
everybody
you
just
can.
pick it up and just enjoy it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's now I have later, we have a few of them.
Yeah.
And
Which varieties are the Angelina or the
Angelina
President?
is down there.
Yep.
Yeah, and the other ones, I don't know, I'm not sure really
Yeah.
what's the name. And there's a plan for tomorrow, after tomorrow, to make a jam. I have 2 or 3 or 4
And
families.
just before he does that,
Families.
before you go there, I want to go and taste it. Don't worry about the jam. Let's go and taste these things. Come along.
Okay, let's go.
These things are trees. They're not tomato plants. I don't
Vegetable.
believe he feeds these naturally.
not
I
the
think
fruit.
these are all on steroids here. Well, don't believe
Have a
me.
look at this red one underneath.
Yeah.
The beautiful red tomato there.
Let me see.
Pick it up. You better pick that up. You better pick it
I think I was
up.
going to ask.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's oxhard.
Yeah.
Beautiful tomato.
Ah, you can smell the tomato.
Never had any.
When was the
Well,
last time you walk into a supermarket and you can smell the vegetables?
The best way to look after your plants is with Vasilis Easy Hand Spray. Order your sprayer now, available only at vasilisgarden.com.
If you're a sweet tooth like I am, then you're going to love this new recipe. Unfortunately, our love of sweet food compromises our daily sugar intake, sometimes maybe a little too much. So we need to be careful with the type of food we eat on a daily basis. Because sugar is a natural preservative, it's used in almost every type of processed food. But refined sugar is the one you need to watch out for and to avoid. So try to reduce your processed food intake as much as possible. And when using sugar, try to consume only the natural type as well. In today's recipe, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of Rapadura sugar. Unrefined Rapadura sugar is the healthiest sugar product available and is the best alternative for white, raw or brown sugar in any recipe. Rapadura is a pure juice extracted from the sugar cane using a press, which is then naturally dried and grounded. Rapadura sugar may vary from light to dark depending on the sugar cane variety and soil type. Next, I have half a cup of cooked black rice, which is also known as the forbidden rice. This ancient grain contains many amazing health benefits. It has high levels of vitamin E compounds, contains dietary fibre and many powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. I'm adding half a teaspoon of coconut oil, and I cannot stress enough about how good it is to be cooking with coconut oil. Unlike many other oils which oxidize and create free radicals, coconut oil is highly resistant to oxidation and is 90% saturated fatty acids. It helps with digestive disorders like irritable bowel syndrome and contains antimicrobial properties that have a soothing effect on bacteria. And the remainder of the ingredients are half a cup of coconut milk, 1 banana, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a pinch of sea salt. So the first stages of blending takes about 30 to 50 seconds, where the blender extracts the air out of the container. The SV500 has an ultra-high strength 3D stainless steel blade and a whopping 3.5 horsepower motor, able to pulverize any ingredient you add. Wow, this is just amazing. All you sweet tooths will absolutely love this, and it's made by my Cubings SV500 vacuum blender. For more amazing recipes just like this, visit our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. See you next time and enjoy.
You've been here 15 years?
Yep.
And when did you come to Australia? 1970?
70.
1970.
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
married here or
There.
over
I was
there?
married there. Yeah.
Did you have children? How many kids?
I have 3, 2 daughters and a son.
Yeah. Are they all married now?
Yeah, well, they're all good. They're all good, yeah.
So when you came to this property here, where were you before?
I was there, I lived down in St. Albans.
Oh, at St Albans,
Yeah. That was a lot of work there.
Yeah. This place was just a block of land when you got here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was pretty clear here.
Yeah.
So we camped here. We was camping. That was 1978 when I bought it.
With your wife, yeah, back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we camped here down there with the kids and have
been
a
beautiful.
fire and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Few trees, not many.
Yeah.
The tea trees and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was a long time ago. And after that was, I like it. And my missus, she loves it too.
Yeah.
And we have planning a retirement house and stuff
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, but she's not with us anymore.
Unfortunately, no. That was 1992 when we started building that house.
Yeah.
I done all planning and all this stuff, and she was planting there and there and doing that stuff, and I just showing her the room, how big is that, and how big is that, 2 meters or 2 meters, 3 meters. I showed us, oh yeah, that's all right, bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
So that we worked together,
Yeah.
and all done plans and everything, and make escape just for the house, just leveling, excavating, and 1 week, that was like week there and Sunday she come here afternoon. I said, what are you doing here? And she said, I just come here to bring you coffee and cakes. I said, it's Sunday afternoon. She said, it doesn't matter. And I said, well, we're going to have tomorrow off. So we're going there and pick up colour of the bricks for the house. I said, oh, that's fine. So we come here and I have a few trees and she said, are you happy? I say, oh, yeah. and she gave me a hug and cried for me because I was happy, and she said, I'm happy for you too. And that was last time she was here.
You lost after that.
That was Monday. We went back, and she got brain hemorrhage next Saturday. And that was a just before the September for Father's Day. That bench,
This bench here, yeah?
she bought it for, like kids bought it for me, and that was in the garage, and she still stay here.
This is
And they all put the pegs for the garden, veggie patch and stuff, and this garden still stay there in the same spot. And I'm continuing to keep
the dream alive.
sort of living together.
Yeah.
In somehow I can't explain.
Yeah, in
I'm not
memory.
religious, but there's something that's keep me going because of, that's also our plan and dream.
Healthy Habits Smoothies book is now available at all QBD bookstores or online at vasilisgarden.com.
At the moment, you've been doing some beans here.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? You're just chopping them up like
Yeah,
this?
pick them in the morning, wash them,
Yep.
well, let them dry,
Yep.
and they clean up and chop them down there. Put in the sealed with the
Vacuum
air
seal.
seal, and put in the freezer, and they stay for a year, no problem at all.
That's it. And when you need some, you just take
Just
some out
grab 'em and bag
and
it.
boil them up and make a
Soupy
a
stuff.
Soupy,
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You must be a good cook now, huh?
Oh well, I learned.
Yeah, you-
24 years. Beyond.
You got it right now, haven't you?
Yeah,
All right. And what have you got here now?
Well, that's called jalapenos.
Yeah, jalapenos.
Yeah.
They're
You like
hot.
it? You like to try? No, no.
If I have to, yeah, all right. I've been told, everybody at home's going, come on, Vasily, you got a bit soft in old age, you reckon, eh? Yeah, I'll try some.
All right, later on, maybe.
All right, okay. You got some upstairs.
Yeah.
And this is?
This is jam from
The feijoa?
Feijoa, yeah.
Okay, this is the jam you made. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And more?
That is just
Chilies?
No, but sweet chilies.
Okay, they're
They're
sweet.
not hot.
Okay, this is sweet. And
And
this
that
is
is
like
dip.
a dip.
Yeah, it is dip.
It's a
It is
mixed,
dip.
mixed capsicum eggplant dip. We are going to eat all of this, you know, afterwards too.
I have all vegetables, whatever I can buy in the shop and whatever I have in a garden. And the whole lot is a big pot, cook it up together, and then put through the machine for tomato sauce when I make it, the pips and the skin takes off, and then put it in the freezer bags and put it in the freezer. And then when I'm cooking stuff like that,
Add some of that in.
I just put one of them.
Beautiful.
And it's just from the garden, good veggie and
How good's that?
healthy.
Any salt, pepper, or anything like that flavour?
Not here.
Not here, after?
Not this one.
So this is straight, clean?
This is straight, clean.
As it is, and then you add your seasoning afterwards.
That's right.
I'm hungry.
Well, I have some cooked. Cooked some of this.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, bloody oath. No, that's she.
Huh?
Come on. Come on. That's it. So you got to
I'll have a shot on the end of it.
just what the doctor ordered, huh?
right,
You got to have your medicine before you have dinner.
Cheers, Marissa.
Cheers, Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa.
Marissa.
Hello, Marissa. Yeah.
Stick your hand in the chest, mate.
Make it fall out, mate.
No, just make you wait.
Oh, let's start the show now. Now we're going to film. Woo. That's rocket fuel. What do you got here?
Oh, I have some of this stuff from my garden.
Oh, these are the beans.
That's the beans.
butter beans.
That's that.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
butter
that.
beans.
And this is the stock that you make too?
That's the stock what I was talking
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
That's one of them bag inside.
With the beans and what do
a
you got?
bit of chicken, and a bit of
Potatoes.
potato. And that's it.
Oh,
and you
how
have
it
to
is
try it
good.
and try
I'm going
it.
to taste that, don't worry.
Yeah, because I saw Vasilis a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I made a cake for him too.
You can bake cakes.
Cake.
A man of many talents here.
And that is with plums.
So you put plums in there too?
Yep.
Oh, look at this.
That called basla matcha. But
Basla
that is only probably Croatian people will understand.
Well, we're going to sit back.
Yeah.
We're going to enjoy a beautiful meal here with Vic and his friends and family.
Drink.
And drink everything. I think we already started with that.
Maresi.
Very much.